All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Robert Smirking Gun Reviews. We're back with more Punisher, Season 2, Episode 6. This one is called Nakazat. And full spoilers if you haven't seen the episode. So, I guess the Punisher got neutered by a little girl. So we're going to try something different from here on out. Because I'm sick and tired of watching 50 minutes of stuff that doesn't matter. So, I started basically, I'd watch a scene until I either got tired of it or I got the gist of the pointlessness of it and would move on. And just watched the scenes that mattered, really mattered. Even then, like it just, all just playing out predictably. But what really bothers me is, like I said, the Punisher has been neutered. He is no longer punishing anybody. Even though at the end of this episode he says he's going to take care of Billy Russo his way. And everybody better get right with that. But with the amount of people that he walked away from because of this person, her, the writers have decided to make a kinder, friendlier Punisher. So I'm pretty much done with this. I'm going to finish the season out of obligation to my channel and hopefully just talk about the things that matter in this. So, but unfortunately, I still have to talk about this beginning. So they go into this place where this guy, like what pays, you pay him to go in and film dirty stuff, sexual stuff, whatever you want, no questions asked. And you assume a lot of it probably has to do with underage kids or who knows what. And so she apparently took photography in high school, so she's developing the film finally. And he's about ready to kill this dude with a double-barreled sawed-off shotgun. The picture is, a couple of dudes kissing. One of them looked like Madani's father, but I don't know for sure. And Frank's gonna kill the guy, and she goes, you don't have to do this. So instead he burns the place down and lets this fuckhead live. Thank you. Then there's a whole bunch of stuff with Madani and the doctor and Billy. Doesn't matter. Billy's recruiting the guys from Curtis's group, so you know how well that's gonna sit. The doctor is found out to have somebody else that, Billy reads his own file and sees that there's some other person about it and he gets all butthurt about it. Madani and Mahoney are dancing around that Frank Castle's back in town. Frank has pointless conversations with this Amy girl that just bogged down the story. Billy confronts Curtis and wants to know who did this to him, and his, all too, somebody messed me up, I don't deserve this. But Curtis doesn't tell him. But when Curtis finds out, that Billy helped out his group by beating up a guy who was towing one of his buddy's cars, that's the last straw for Curtis, and so, he's ready to, confront Billy, let Frank take care of, Billy. And so we get one scene that started out pretty good, where they set up the Russian guy to, they learn his patterns, and I love this girl just talking all like street. Oh, he's got patterns and stuff. But here's the best part of this episode. Best part for me, because the writers of this show just pointed out the worst thing about this season. And they even let her do it. They're outside the school and they're talking about kids, and she goes, kids are a weakness. And she goes, because, Frank's kids are dead. But what they just admitted, without knowing it, is they pointed out the biggest weakness in this show, and they let her say it herself. Kids are a weakness. This kid is bringing this show down hard. And even though John Bernthal is still killing it, they have neutered him. And they have changed his character all for this 13 Reasons Why actress. It's not the actress's fault, I know, but you got to put a face to the thing, you know? And that's what I'm blaming, is they put this character in here and they have cut Frank's balls off. Because when they do pull off the kidnapping of the Russian guy, which was cool. I even like how she did it. Like, you know, she's the waitress. She has the photo in the thing. She leaves. They know that the school is right there. She flips her skirt and blends right in. That was cool. He beats, you know, dresses like a homeless guy and switches places with the driver. Takes the guy out into the middle of nowhere so that they can kill him. He gets the information. We find out that the Corbin Burnson and his wife, the religious people, have a corporation. Their son, they've been grooming to make him president. They found out that there's pictures of him proving he's gay. So now they got to take care of it, because even hiding the fact that he's gay, it would be worse as the truth, which apparently, because this country's not ready for, if we weren't ready for a woman president, we're not ready for a gay president. And the Russians just wanted to own him. A little topical there, a little forced, a little heavy-handed. Normally, I would love anything that is anti-Trump. But this was like really hitting the nail on the head. Almost a little too easy. Too easy. And so then Frank finds out that the guy's got him on his knees, got the shotgun on him. It's go time. Time to take out the trash, Frank. Until he finds out he has a daughter. And Frank walks away. Just so that Pilgrim can shoot him in the fucking head minutes later in the show. Who, you know, also shows up at, you know, to Madani, like saying, hey, you know, just tell me where they are. And her little, you know, quest to find out who this guy is, which is just, okay, fine. And that's it. 7 minutes and 27 seconds in, and that's all I've got to say about it. So that's my review. Look, you wanna, if you like all these side characters and these subplots and all this fat surrounding this story that could be more concise and better written, and have a Punisher in it, maybe, more power to you. I'm glad you like it. Somebody has to, right? But now I'm thinking I'm glad that they'll probably cancel the Punisher after this, because if this is the Punisher that we're gonna get for the rest of the season, or what we would get if this show wasn't canceled, then I don't want to see this Punisher anymore. So we'll be back with episode 7 later on tonight. And yeah, that's it. So have a great night, day, whatever. And we'll see you next time. Bye.